everyone, it's Shannon from StampendouslyShannon. I just wanted to come on today and do another paper pumpkin unboxing. So this is the Pick of the Crop June 2022 kit, and I just received it in the mail today, so I'm super excited to be making this video. Usually it takes me a couple of days, but today I was able to get it done. So I wanted to see exactly what was inside the box immediately because these kinds of stamp sets are typically my favorite, stamp sets that involve food or berries, and that's what this box is. So it's, again, pick of the crop, so it's blueberries and strawberries, so I'm very excited to see. So it comes in the traditional red paper pumpkin box, and as we are looking, we have our Stampin' Spot, and this is Calypso Coral, and this is an absolutely beautiful color, and paper pumpkin is one of the best ways to grow your Stampin' Spot collection. So there are uninked Stampin' Spots that you can use the refills, the Stampin' ink refills, to create whichever colors you want. There's also a set of the Stampin' Spots with kind of, I think, the most used colors, like a shaded spruce and whatnot. But paper pumpkin is the way to get some of these more unique Stampin' Spots that are not necessarily sold through Stampin' Up. Again, you could make them yourself, but they're not necessarily sold. Additionally, it's a great way to grow your collection because you will not receive a duplicate for 12 months. So the soonest that we could receive a Calypso Coral Stampin' Spot is going to be July of 2023. So super great way, and these are awesome for your Stamparatus. So if you do use your Stamparatus a lot, these are a really great investment. And then we have our beautiful stamp set. Let's see if we can use that blue here. So we have hello, you're the pick of the crop, I love you a whole bunch, which is fun. Kind of a little punny, thinking of you, and you are the sweetest. And then we have a strawberry, a blueberry. These look like the seeds for a strawberry, so maybe if you're wanting to add extra seeds, or maybe there's something more specific in the kit that we'll use that for. And then we have just a kind of like a flower vine here. So pretty versatile stamp set. I love that big hello. I've recently got into super big sentiments. Before I was really much more about designing the card and having the sentiment kind of be more of a, not necessarily a focal piece or a statement piece, but just kind of on the card. But recently I've been seeing a lot of people design beautiful cards with these bigger sentiments. So I'm super excited to have just this super, generic hello. So I'm very excited for that. And then let's open the rest of our kit here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I think that this kit, I dropped that stuff on the floor and right next to me. I think that this kit has little canvas bags, and actually I'm confirming that because I can see it in the packaging. But you can actually buy additional canvas bags. So sometimes Stampin' Up! Will come out with a kit that has like gift boxes or gift bags, and then you can buy those particular items to kind of complement your kit. So it looks like we're going to receive a bag here, but if you're interested in buying more of these canvas bags, you could absolutely buy them from StampenUp.com. And I think that they should be available now that the kits have shipped. But look at that. That is so cute. So it is just a plain canvas little bag, and they should still be in stock. I haven't checked though, but if not, this would be something maybe comparable to something you could get at a craft store. So if and when Stampin' Up! Runs out of these little canvas bags, you could absolutely try creating another version of it with a different canvas bag. So they don't have flat bottoms, so they don't stand up, but they're still so cute. What a perfect little gift bag. So we'll set this off to the side. Oh, and the cheese. Oh my gosh. So again, I skipped over a whole bunch of stuff to get that canvas bag out. So we have our dimensionals here. These are the bigger dimensionals, not the minis. And then we have some linen thread, which is awesome. And I'm sure that there'll be left over for that. And that's one of probably my most used twines. Or I guess embellishments. is this linen thread here. And I think that's a commonality between a lot of Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. Everybody loves this linen thread here. And then actually let's go ahead and pull off our little instruction booklet here. I got distracted by these adorable cards. So we have this little flower cart. You can see we have the flowers, and then this loaf of bread, and you're the pick of the crop. And then we've got this little, oh, that's so cute. Like you just went grocery shopping. You have your bread in the bag with some extra cheese. Thinking of you on this gorgeous horizontal stripes. And then we've got our like little berry baskets. Like if you were to go to a farmer's market, that would be what they come in. So they have the little berry baskets, and then this gorgeous little bag. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So they show putting a little card inside, and of course you can put, you know, some candy or, you know, maybe a small gift or a gift card or something inside of that bag too. So the bag itself, let's get the measurements on that bag. And let's do it in inches. Let's see. So it's about 5.5 by 6. So it's a decent size. Again, it'll fit a couple gift cards. It'll fit a small gift. So not a huge gift bag, but definitely, you know, if you're wanting to bedazzle and your like a smaller gift for sure, this would be a great way to do it. And it is using that Calypso coral. So one thing I will note is this ink may or may not wash out of the bag. So if you were to put berries or something in this and needed to wash it because the berry juice got all over it, this ink is water soluble. It is not alcohol based, so it will most likely wash out. If you wanted it to stay on the bag, you might need to use a fabric ink or an alcohol ink such as StazOn. And I think StazOn is pretty permeable to fabric and canvas and cloth. So I think if you're wanting it to stay forever, you may have to use StazOn. But that's just what, in theory, I think. I think that if you were to wash this bag using this ink, it would probably wash off. So let's look at our instruction booklet. So of course, everything is in full color, and we have our ruler on this side here, and it shows you exactly which materials you're going to need for each of your projects. So there's no guesswork in that. You don't have to kind of study the pictures and figure out what's going on. It tells you exactly everything that you're going to need. And then on the inside, it actually gives you instructions on how to complete your cards. So you get, let's flip it over to the back now, you get 9 cards and 9 envelopes, and then you get this extra little canvas bag. And then the colors are Blackberry Bliss, Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Garden Green, Night of Navy, and Soft Succulent. And then this is just a diagram of everything that they include in the kit. And as always, you can see some additional alternate items and projects that you can make with this kit. So that's really cute. So they used the vining flower kind of stamp on the bottom of the bag, and then they paired it with I think it's called Tea for Two. I forget exactly the name of the stamp set, but there's a tea stamp set in the annual catalog, and they paired that with it to look like a little picnic. How cute. And then we've got You're the Pick of the Crop, with just some simple berries. And then this one is really fun. What they did was it looks like they cut the top of this little cart off and made it into a little berry a flower basket. That's super cute. So again, lots of different alternate ideas. And if you go to that link up here, it's going to show you how to make the actual kit. But then on the Facebook page and various other places on this, you can also see some alternate ideas. So very excited to see everything else that comes in the kit. So let's get started with the actual stamping kind of materials here. So we have our die cuts. We've got a cheese die cut. These look like little garden stakes. Or little kind of thought bubbles, but garden stakes are probably what they're supposed to be. And that's Blackberry Bliss around the outside. And then we've got just a simple little tag here. And I need my scissors for this. Boop. There we go. So you can see it has a little hole in it. So it's a little tag, and you can use your linen thread to kind of attach that. And that's supposed to be for the bread card there, the little shopping bag card. And then we have our berries, and these are attached. This is just one big die cut here. And then we have another sentiment piece here. And that should be Night of Navy, I believe. So in total, you get five. You get 5 sheets of those die cuts. So lots of extras there, I think. And I think there might be some more die cuts too as we get further in this package, I'm thinking. And then Stampin' Up, I love that they do this. They always, when they send out colored envelopes, they always put a little lighter patch in here so you can just address it. You don't have to find a chalk marker or, print out a label and stick a label onto it. They just kind of naturally make that part of the card, which is fantastic. And then look at the insides of these cards. So the liner doesn't go all the way up on this side, but it does cover the entire back side. And I am 100% sure that someone is going to make some alternates using these envelopes, because that is beautiful paper, and it might be me because I really like that. I like these kind of like watercolor-esque stripes, and I think that this should be Calypso Coral too on the inside. So the green is Soft Succulent, and yes, and then the pink is going to be the Calypso Coral, which is the Stampin' Spot that we got too. So everything's kind of matchy-matchy as always. So you get 9 envelopes. So every card gets the same envelope, which is totally fine with me because I like that envelope. And then we have our first card base here. So you can see the goal for this one is to actually punch out this and then stick it on dimensionals and then make it kind of upraised like that. But you could also just leave the card like this, attach the sentiment, and then use this for something else. So another idea there, but you get, should be, I'm thinking 3 of this card too. I think there's going to be 9 cards total, so there should be 3 of each. So there we go, 3 of each. And then we have this card base, which is super pretty, and this one is meant to be for the flower cart. And again, 3 of that one. And the insides are white, which is fantastic because, again, you don't have to cut a piece for the middle. And then we have, oh, interesting. Okay, so I was wondering on this card here, it has this little square in the back, and I was wondering where that square die cut was, but it is actually attached to the card itself. So it kind of, to me, looks like a little napkin, like a little French, like you're going shopping at a French farmer's market is what I'm feeling. And so we have our little napkin on the front of those, and of course we get 3 of those. And definitely I think you could also do the card this way. It's designed like this, but I think you could also do it like this, or you could make another design with this for sure. So let's get these cards up. They're all sticking together. And I've been outside today doing lots of yard work, so my hands are pretty dry too, so that's not helping anything. So we have our little vellum sheets here. So we have 3 of this, like little garden stake again, and that will just attach to the front of it like that. Cute. And then we have 3 of the little, what I'm going to call a grocery bag, but it goes on this card here too. So the little grocery bag pieces. So 3 of each of those. And then here we go. I was wondering also where that bread went. I was like, oh no. Okay, so we have 2 pieces, or 2 sheets of the die cuts, which equates to being 6 of the big breads, which are for, again, that, the grocery bag card. And then we have 12 on 2 sheets, so 6 on each sheet, little loaves of the bread, which is, I think, far more than you're going to need, because I think you only need 3, if I'm looking at that right. So I think it's just 3. So you're going to have lots of little extra loaves of bread here. And then you are going to have these little berries here too, and that is for the front of this card right here. So, very cute. I really like this kit, actually. This is probably, I really like, I always like the paper pumpkin kits, but I really love like farmers markets and gardening. It's definitely my jam. So seeing these little French, to me they feel French inspired, but maybe just farmers market inspired cards that are, you know, floral and food based. I love that. So this is definitely in my wheelhouse for kits that I absolutely love. And I may buy a refill for it too, and I'll talk to you about the refills here in just a second. So we have 4 of these little flower cards. So there's 2 sheets of these as well. I was trying to get it out so I could show you what it looks like. So we have 4 of these little flower cards, 2 per sheet. And those are so adorable. I love them. So we've got our little tulips in the back, and our little maybe rosemary or lavender, and then some of our little vegetable selections. And then we could just put our little loaf of bread. And then we also have these flowers here, which also go on the grocery bag card too. So we get 8 of those total, 4 per sheet. And then, of course, we get our little glue dots, which are not the same as the Stampin' Up! Glue dots that you would buy from Stampin' Up!, but they just have like a little sheet on one side. But they function the same as glue dots. And then that is it, I think, for this kit. So there are lots of fun and beautiful things in this kit. And as I mentioned, you can buy more canvas bags from StampenUp.com. They're super cute. I think that they're super cute for like maybe even little, you know, Christmas gifts, or even like little party favors. If you're planning on having like maybe a July 4th party or something, you could totally give these out as little party favors, or put the napkin inside, or silverware with the napkin inside. So definitely something to consider. Additionally, you can buy refills for this kit. So like I mentioned, I really love this kit, so I may buy a refill for it. Once Stampin' Up! Has shipped out all of the kits, they will try to put together refill kits. Refill kits are everything you see here except for the ink pad and the stamps. So you'll receive all the paper goods in order to continue to make the products exactly as they designed. Sometimes they also have extra kits, and if they have extra kits, then you can get the stamp, the ink, and then everything you see here. Sometimes they don't have enough supplies to do the stamps and the ink, and sometimes it takes them a little bit of time to get the refill kits put back up. But as long as you are a current subscriber, then you are able to either purchase the entire kit or purchase the refill kit. So if you are interested in this kit but you did not receive it this month, you can subscribe to next month's kit and then purchase these items if and when they become available. So the last thing I will say is that the Stampin' Up! Has released their new annual catalog in May, and they have a new holiday mini catalog, but it's the July through December mini catalog with all of the holiday kind of stamp sets and fall stamp sets, Halloween, whatnot. So if you are interested in receiving either of those catalogs, please let me know. Feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is in the description box below. I'm happy to send one of those to you for free if you live in the United States. If you do not live in the United States, then I am happy to put you in contact with a demonstrator from a place where you live, so that way they can send you a catalog. And then another thing just to tell you, celebration starts on July 1st, and that is where if you purchase at least $50 in Stampin' Up! Products, then you can receive a free celebration item. And celebration items are stamp sets, sometimes dies, paper, but they are designed by Stampin' Up! Specifically for this promotion, and they are cumulative. So if you purchase $100 worth of things, you can get either one $100 item or 2 $50 items. And those are the categories. They're either a $50 item or a $100 item. So that is, I think, it for our Paper Pumpkin unboxing today. If you have any questions about Paper Pumpkin or Stampin' Up!, please let me know. I'm happy to help. And thanks for joining me today.